Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's session. I'm happy to bring you this live training, Find a Job Fast in 2025, just by doing what I'm about to share with you. So I want to know from you, if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. I want to check that the sound is okay. And you can see me, you can hear me. Drop it in the comment and also let me know where you're joining us from before we really get started with this session. So can you hear me? If you're watching the replay, we'll be getting started in the next like 1 minute or so. I just want to check that you can see me, you can hear me. Let me put that on the screen, then we can be able to dive straight into today's conversation. So a quick check. Audio, are we good? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you see the presentation? I'm happy to, yes. Let me put the presentation like that. If you can hear me, you can see me, I'll be happy to get to know if that is so. And today, the kind of things that I'm going to share with you, actually, let me just share with you my goal for today, is to show you how to get a job fast. And in this also session, I'll be looking at the job search tips and tricks that you can use to easily just make it so easy for you to get a job. So if you can hear me, you can see me, I'll be happy to know that you can do that on the comments. Let me also try to get the rest of the community up here running. But as we do so, as we do the sound check, I want to have you first take a look at this.
You can see how assertive this cover letter is. My strong communication, administrative, analytical, and interpersonal skills combined with my bachelor's degree in business administration makes me an exceptional candidate for this position. In this video, we are going to go through this cover letter, administrative officer cover letter, and narrow down to what makes it really work. And at the same time, I'm going to give you a variety, 101 sample cover letters that you can be able to copy and paste for any position. So without further ado, let's get started. Today, we are going through the ultimate cover letter guide, 101 sample cover letters for all professionals, and I will be giving this guide 100% free to you. So hang on into this video as we review this specific cover letter. As we go down, you can see, we define what is a cover letter. We also give you some tips on how you can be able to match the cover letter to the job description. There's actually even a whole sample where you can just put in your information, but I'm not interested in all this. I want us to go straight to this cover letter of administrative officer. As you can see, it is on page 8 of the guide. And this person writes a very, very good cover letter. And let's dive in to see what really makes it work. When you read the first paragraph, you just pulled in. Take a look at what he says. Dear Mr. John, as a highly qualified and enthusiastic individual with intensive work experience in the field of management and administration, I am applying for the position of administration officer with Sun National Bank. My strong communication, administrative, analytical, and interpersonal skills combined with my bachelor's degree in business administration makes me an exceptional candidate for this position. So right there, he talks about his qualification. He also aligns his skills and experience to this position. When you read this paragraph, you really want to know more about this person and how they fit in that job. And he goes on, explains it very clearly. Let's check the second paragraph. During my various administrative jobs, I have developed strong organization and time management skills which would be very useful for Sun National Bank. My strengths lie in all the administrative work that goes into making any business a success. He's already creating his unique selling proposition and aligning his experiences to this specific job. And you can't help but realize that he was able to customize this specific cover letter for the role. So it's not a general cover letter that he uses and forwards it every time he gets a job for an administrative officer. It is very customized to this. Let's continue. He talks about my claim can be supported by the fact that I wrote a manual on self-training of new employees, which is still considered as the highest form of training material within the ABC company. I'm experienced in all aspects of administrative work. He goes again to list them out, which is handling customer service, ensuring all systems within the company are running smoothly, training new employees, maintaining records, and communicating with forces in and outside the office. So this person is now bragging, which is a good thing. Bragging in the sense that I have done some of this stuff before. This is what I have done. He also talks about one of his key accomplishments, where he worked in this company, created a training manual, and it is still being used to date, and it is one of the best training material that is out there. This is what you need to do when you're writing your cover letter. You're bragging, although we have been brought up in a society where bragging is not a good thing, but when you want to sell yourself in a cover letter, bring any and all evidence you have to support what you are saying you have done and you are able to do to this company. Let's continue to the third paragraph. Furthermore, I am a strong-minded individual who has the potential to lead the staff while exceeding the expectations of the employer. In addition, I am very proficient in computers, specifically in Microsoft Office Suite and Microsoft projects. My enclosed resume will provide you with the details of my qualifications and skills, which would make me an asset to your company. So here again, he brings in some of the skills, some of the qualifications that sets him apart from the rest, but he does not replicate his CV or her CV. By the way, it's not very specific if it is a he or a she, but this person does not replicate his CV, but mentions that if they want to see their qualification, they can easily find the resume or the CV attached. And finally, we come to a very strong close. This is what he says: I would like to meet you in person to discuss further how I would utilize my capabilities to contribute to the mission of Sun National Bank. I will call your office during the coming week to see if a mutual convenient time of meeting would be arranged. In the interim, I will be available on my cell phone number 00999 or my email. There you go, you put their email. Thank you for your time and consideration. Yours sincerely. Then you put in your name right there. So you can see a very strong close and having a call to action. You actually are even presuming that they will invite you for an interview, or even you want to call them to set up the call. However, this is quite aggressive. I don't necessarily advise you to do so, but in this case, it fits perfectly. You can get these sample cover letters and all other cover letters that you might want when you go to www.
Okay, thank you. To ensure that we have all set up, just to check if you can hear me. I guess the sound is okay. Good. So I'm happy that you're here. So if you can hear me, you can see me, just give me a thumbs up in the comments, and then we can be able to get started with today's session. And also let me know where you're joining us from. Hello, just say hello, and then I'll give you a quick shout out right here. As I said, the session today is to show you how to get a job fast, job search tips and tricks that will make your 2025 or your job search this year to be good. Thank you, Susan Karanja, for the thumbs up. You can see me, you can hear me. I'm glad to know that. So let me tell you this, and I'm not just telling you here. This is a message that I received from one of my clients just the other day on WhatsApp saying, good evening, thank you for the CV. Within 2 days, I have 2 interviews offers. I am very grateful. So this is something that can happen to you. If you follow through what I am telling you, you can just start sending out your applications and you get invited for interviews. So there are no tricks right here. This is real stuff. Look at this email again. I got from Stanley. What is he saying? Let me pull it closer. You have helped me secure a job in 2 weeks. I have no better words to say. Thanks so much. I knew you at the right time. And where you are, you have just known me also at the right time. Let me know where you're joining us. Give me a thumbs up. You can see me, you can hear me, everything is okay. Just trying to get you to also be part of this conversation, yeah? And let me know if you have any questions, any comments as I continue with my presentation. For those of you who are seeing me for the very first time, my name is Daniel Mutuku. I am the founder of Career Point Solutions, and over the last 14 years, I've been blessed to work in recruitment, serving as a career advisor and a career coach. In addition to that, I am a certified digital marketer by Google, and among other groups, I am a very proud member of the League of Young Professionals. So, I've also authored several books that you can be able to get. Conquer the Year Ahead, make the next 12 months your best year ever. We have actually converted this into a course. So we are offering 100 scholarship for people to join the course Conquer the Year Ahead, and it's running this month. You can be able to sign up for it. Let me see if I can get that link and put it in the comments. I hadn't thought about this, but I think it is good for you to join the course. After this, just go to the comments and check this. I want you to take Conquer the Year Ahead scholarship. Here we go. So after this presentation, just go to the comments. You will see that link. Thank you very much. I can see Dennis, you're saying you're tuned in. Thank you for the feedback. You're there. So I've already posted this on the comment. Conquer the Year Ahead. 100 scholarships that we are offering. So make sure that you sign up for that. The other thing, you can also get this book, The Ultimate Cover Letter Guide. This one you can take a quick screenshot or write this down. careerpoint.co.ke/cover letter. With that, you will be able to download the Ultimate Cover Letter Guide, 101 cover letters for all professionals. So these are resources that I'm giving you absolutely free. In addition to that, I have also done other books. There's How to Quit Your Banking Job and Transition to NGOs and the UN. And also, if you want to change your career, you can get the book for free, Career Change. So there's a lot of content that I put out there that can help you change your career. And our mission here at Career Point Solutions is to make people more employable and to increase their earning potential. And by the time you finish this conversation, by the end of the next, let's say 45 minutes or so, you will be more employable. You will have increased your earning potential. And that is why we do sessions, free sessions like this. And that is why I am offering all these books for you to download for free. Sign up for the scholarship, Conquer the Year Ahead, for free, because we are focused on making you be more employable and to increase your earning potential. So let's get into today's training. But before I get there, I also want to give you this framework, which I have found to be a path that most people go through when they're trying to do something new or they want to achieve a certain goal. Most people would start at the point where they say, I will do it or I can't do it. Probably you are not the guys because you are here with me live, or you are just watching the recording. You must be probably here where you're saying, I want to do it. You might be here saying, I want to do it. And that is why we are watching this. You want to learn this thing that will work. And my job is to show you how to do it. So I'll show you how to do it. Then it will be up to you to go try it out, see what can work. Then you get some confidence and say, I can do it. And finally, you will be able to be here saying, I did it and I'm successful. I was able to get this job within 2 months, 2 weeks, 1 day, whichever duration would be for you. So be sure that what I am about to share with you, it's something that is going to be transformative to you and your career. To give you some statistics, interesting one, it is said for every time there's a job that has been posted out there, that there are about 450 applications that come in. Imagine a company like us, Career Point Solution, we say we are looking for a HR officer. On average, we will get about 450 applications, and we only want one person to sign up or to take that role. And depending on the industry that you're in or the company, the blue chip companies, the Safaricom's, KCB, they get tons and tons of applications. The UN, thousands of applications. Now, but let's work with 450 applicants. Now, once we get these 450 applicants, I would tell you this. This is from research and also from my own experience, that I have found out 75% of those applicants are usually not qualified for the job. So it is too many applications that come in, but of people who are not qualified for the role. Let me give you an example of saying, we have a HR position open, right? And then we have about 450 applying. Not everybody has done HR. Not everybody has experience in HR. Some people have done engineering, some have done IT, some have done business management, but because they think I can do that role, they still apply. So you find that a bigger chunk of the applications just what I call waste effort. And it is quite a lot of work for the hiring manager to go through all these applications to see how to go through it. Another interesting fact, only 1% of all those people who have applied get invited for an interview. And if you do your math, it's only 5 people who will be called for that interview. And I hope now you start to appreciate the fact that why many people feel like, oh, these jobs are just advertised for the purpose, just for the sake of it. It's just formality. Because out of the 450, only 5 people have received a call to go for the interview. And out of all the 5, only 1 will get the job. So you start to understand why people really get discouraged and they even give up in terms of the application. So if you're there, don't give up. If you have made your New Year resolution that this year I must secure a good job, then you should not give up and you should do the following. So I want to pause here and also give a very big statement and say sending out a high number of applications does not increase your chances of getting a job. Yeah, sending out a high number of applications does not. What will help you? It is sending out better applications. When you start sending out better applications, when you start customizing your cover letter, your CV for the role, and then standing out of the 450, being among the 5 who are picked, then you will be able to secure a job. So the question next, the next question I want to ask then would be, how then do you get picked? How do you ensure you get picked? From my own experience and research, there are 3 things that you need. Number 1 is the job description. For you to be able to be picked to get that job, there must be a job description. A company is in need of business manager, for example. They will post out a job description and say, this is the job we want you to apply. We want someone to come in and do this. If you're out there just sending out a high number of applications to different organizations just because you want to work and there's no vacancies, that is wasted energy. I remember back when I just graduated from campus, one of my goals was to apply to go. I took the yellow pages. For those of you who are old enough, you know what the yellow pages, the Gen Zs and the young Turks, you might not know, but there was that book with the different organization. I would identify where the organization is, their postal address, their physical address. I would write my application and I'll go and start dropping in industrial area, in where. It only took me 1 week to go broke because I was using Fair. I was printing out these letters. I was buying envelopes. I was taking, like, my money got over and I never got called even for one. Why? Because I am sending out my application or giving them my CV and it's an organization that does not have an opportunity. So they are wondering, what do we do with this? So one of the best ways is to wait for a job to be advertised. And once it has been advertised, then it will have the job description. And the job description is basically the marking scheme. Let me say this. If applying for a job was an exam, The marketing scheme is the job description, because on the job description they have clearly said we want someone who can do A, B, C, D, this and this and this. Got it? Yeah. So once you have your job description, then the next thing you need is the cover letter. And a cover letter is a customized application letter that is focused on that job description. And its main purpose is to communicate that you're looking for someone who can do this, I can do that for you. It is to show them that you're the right candidate for that specific role. Nothing more than that. That is the main function of the cover letter. And I'm going to share with you how you can match a cover letter with a job description in a short while. Yeah? If you're excited and can't wait for that, just say cover letter or CL. Yeah? Would you like me to show you how to customize a cover letter to a job description? If so, just say CL. I want to make it easy for you to communicate. And as you have noticed, my session is usually very interactive. I would want you to engage. I don't want you to passively listen to this session. Even when you're watching the replay, please just comment, because it engages you, it makes you alert, and you are able to get the most out of this session. So if you want me to show you that, just say CL. Thank you very much, Franklin Mushui. Say CL. Yes, cover letter. I'll show you in a short while. Yeah. The next thing, then once you have that good professional cover letter, is to have a professional CV. And I'll talk more about the professional CV being that document that is used to fully market you, being able to showcase the value that you're bringing to the organization. Yeah. So let's get to the CL. If you have, you want to know, yeah, CL. Thank you. Thank you. I think there's a slight delay, but just comment CL, because I'm about to show you about the cover letter. So I was able to pick a random job description for an organization, and if this company, they were looking for an accountant, these are some of the things that I picked from the job description for the accountant. If you're to work here as an accountant, some of the responsibilities will be to review and establish proper accounting systems, support budgeted focused activities, and then liaise with internal and external auditors. So if you read this job description and you realize that I can be able to do this job, thank you, Susan. Cover letter, that is what we are talking about. If you're an accountant, Susan, or whichever role that you are, by the way, what kind of job are you looking for? I would want to use relevant examples. Yeah, I've seen Franklin is there. I have seen Susan. I think I had also seen Dennis. Give me your role, or what kind of career line are you in, so that I can use that as example, so that it can make more sense. So if you're an accountant, you're doing an application for this role, then what you will need to do, somewhere in your cover letter, you should have a statement that reads, I have the ability to review and establish proper accounting systems. In my previous employment at ABC, I was involved in liaising with internal and external auditors, such that when someone reads this cover letter right here, they feel like this is the person we are looking for. I have the ability to review and establish proper accounting system. They are looking for someone who can review and establish proper accounting systems. By the way, here's the secret. You can use words straight from the job description and use them in your cover letter, and there's nothing wrong with that. I remember when I was in school, there was a question in the English paper which was saying, writing in your own words this and this. And our teacher would ask us, who told you have your own words? So use the words that have already been given. And so it's the same thing here. Use the same words that have been given in the job description to show them that you can actually do what they are looking out for. That sounds nice. Are you getting value out of this? Would you say that is something like mind-blowing? Let me know. Getting value? Getting value. If you're getting value, let me know in the comments. Moving on. So if you do a good job writing a good cover letter, then you can be able to download this ultimate cover letter guide. Let me give you the link again. Download this guide and it will give you even more information on how to write a good cover letter. www.careerpoint.co.ke/cover letter. Can I pause for 1 minute and ask, are you getting value? If you're getting value, say yes or value. Are you grateful that at least you took your time to join me in this session? Yeah? Give me a thumbs up, say okay, say hi, say something in the comments, yeah? As I take some water here. Are you getting value? And also as you write that down, careerpoint.co.ke/cover letter. Then I'll start talking about the CV, yeah? Thank you, Franklin, Pushui, the saying thumbs up, yeah, at least you're getting some value, I'm happy. Simon, you're saying, yep, thank you for that. Dennis, are you still there? I think I saw you say thumbs up, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that you're getting some value, yeah? Let's move on. Let's talk about a professional CV. Once you have done a good job, once the job description, you read through the job description, you see that there's a job that you can do. It fits in your set of experience or capabilities. You have done a very good job to showcase that you're looking for someone to do this. I can be able to do it. In the cover letter, then what do? You say, find attached my CV. And in this case, you need to attach a professional CV, which is going to have more evidence to support your application. So what is a professional CV? I would define and say that a professional CV is a document that you use to market yourself. Think about any organization. They have a new product or service, they will market it through TV, radio, billboards, magazines, newspaper, you name it, on social media. But you and me don't have the luxury of having a billboard about ourselves. So what we do, we market ourselves using a CV. And when you're marketing yourself using a CV, you need to be clear what is it that you're selling. You're selling your skills, your capabilities, your qualification, your experience to the employer. And how you put it across on the document is very important. Most people I've seen, they have their CVs as a documentation of where they have gone to school, where they have worked, and a list of their responsibilities. But it's not sacred. Research has it that it takes about 6 seconds for a hiring manager to decide if they should read through your CV or not. Do you think your CV passes the 6-second test? Yes or no? And we're going to do a quick check right now. Do you think your CV passes the 6-second test? Let me know yes or no in the comments. Habiba Wastobi, thank you very much for joining us. Say hello, how are you? Great to have you. Habiba, do you think your CV passes the 6-second test? Let me know. Mwangi, yes or no? Do you think your CV passes the 6-second test? Or Franklin, or Susan, or whoever is there. But if you comment, that's how I'll be able to know that you're there and we can have this conversation. Yeah. From my own experience, I've received so many CVs that look like this. And this is how most CVs look like. And if you look at this CV, I can see is a guy called Daniel Mutuku, Kenyan, married, date of birth, phone number. If you look at this CV, what can you figure out what this person can do? Can you figure out what this person can do? Because within 6 seconds, that is what the hiring manager is doing. It's just looking at this document. Remember, we said they have received about 450 applications already. They don't have the time to start reading all of them. So they just look at it, they make a decision within 6 seconds. Trash. Oh, this one is worth reading. Let me put it aside. Trash. And this is how most people's CV look like. When you look at this, it does not tell you what this person can do. If I give this person benefit of chance, I scroll down to look at the career objectives. I want to show you some career objectives. And I want you to ask yourself, does your CV career objective resemble the ones that I'm about to show you in tone and style, or even word for word? I am seeking employment with a company where I can grow professionally and personally. I Again, what can this person do? Remember, that is the question the hiring manager is asking at the back of their head. And in this case, you're actually being selfish. You're telling them what you want to gain from them rather than what they are you're going to give them. I seek challenging opportunities where I can fully use my skills for the success of the organization. Again, good wording, but still saying nothing. I want to succeed in a stimulus and challenging environment that will provide me with advancement opportunity. Again, being selfish, what you want. I want to excel in this field with hard work, perseverance, dedication. Let me give you a secret. If you have this section, career objective, in your CV, go get rid of it. It is not helping you get a job. Just get rid of it and replace it with a personal branding statement. Don't use career objectives, because by default or innately, career objectives are focused on you, which is okay, but that is not what the employer is interested in. They are more interested in how you can come in and help them solve their own problems. Yeah. So this is how a personal branding statement would read. I am a steadfast, committed, and passionate sales leader with over 4 years relevant experience. I have worked with ABC Company as a sales team leader. I have a proven track of meeting and surpassing targets. In addition, I am an intuitive and attentive listener, readily uncovers customers' needs to offer viable and enticing product solutions. If you are looking for a team leader or a sales manager, would you consider this person? Yes, because this statement here is very clear what this person has to offer. So I want to let you know we also do free CV reviews. And if you are interested in this free CV review, just go to that link, careerpoint.co.ke/CV review, submit your CV for review, and we will see best way to help you. Oh, already some, no, I don't think so. So Abiba, have you gotten some ideas now how to make it past the 6-second test? To help you, Abiba, send me your CV. Just go to careerpoint.co.ke/CV review, send it for review, and we will tell you if it passes the 6-second test. Hello, allow me to ask this. What are some of the things that an applicant should pay attention to when reviewing a job description before customizing a professional CV? So what is it that you need to pay attention to? Very good question. Mwangi, good question. And if you have any question, just drop it in the comments. I'll be coming to the question. Read through the job description, first of all, to understand what are the responsibilities. Yeah? What will you be doing in that role if you were to get that job? Because that is just telling you, if we give you this job, this is what you'll be doing. Yeah. Also pay attention to the qualification. What kind of qualifications are they looking out for? And don't be discouraged if they want maybe a certain level of experience. For example, they want someone with 5 years of experience and you only have 3, and that is the only thing that is holding you back not to apply. No, go ahead and apply. I'll tell you this, most of them, if you read a job description and you find that you fit at least 70% of the job description, it is describing you, then go ahead and apply for that role. Is that okay? Good. So send your CV for review. We'll be able to check on it and give you feedback. And this is why I'm telling you this is important. It works. Take a look at this email here. I got from, let me remove this here. A lady saying, good evening. Thank you for the CV. Within 2 days, I have 2 interviews offers. I'm grateful. Would you want to be someone who has a professional CV and you start sending it out there and getting invited for interviews? Look at this one. Hey, Daniel, first and foremost, I want to extend my gratitude to you for revamping my CV. I have been invited with 2 international organizations this week, one in Tanzania and the other one in Juba, South Sudan. I feel so proud because I've become marketable due to the great work that you do. Please continue with the great work. Once again, thank you. I want to say thank you. That is Emily, just for us writing a professional CV for her. Another feedback you can see, this guy saying, Charles, yes, I have been invited twice and secured a job. So we asked him for his feedback. He said yes, he has been invited twice for an interview and he has secured the job. The other thing I also want you to think about is your LinkedIn profile. Having a professional profile on LinkedIn is not debatable in this time and age. Yeah, because having a professional CV and a LinkedIn profile that supports you, because people are getting jobs using LinkedIn. Yeah, look at this here. A guy called Shi Salim, he wrote me an email saying, hey Daniel, I would like to thank you for your LinkedIn profile guide service. After your guidance on how to make my LinkedIn account look more professional, I have been approached by a potential employer and I am due for an interview on Wednesday next week. Needless to say, he just secured a job without looking for a job. With LinkedIn optimized, jobs start looking for you even when you're not looking for them. Look at this other post I saw on LinkedIn, and I had nothing to do with this, but I just asked for her permission to use this post. She said, Roslyn, I posted my very first LinkedIn post to market myself for a job. I was not really sure whether I would eventually have a positive outcome from this, but I kept my head up high, got called for an interview almost every day last week, and this yielded me a job. Yes, guys, I have a job now. She ended up getting a job. If you do that well, then think about the interview. Think about the interview. Before I go to the interview, I can see there is a question here. What if they are asking for a degree, but I have a diploma, but rich experience? Go ahead and apply. Go ahead and apply. Do not be discouraged because of high qualifications, but you can be able to do that role. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you read a job description, actually organizations like the UN, they would substitute qualifications with experience. They would say something like, if you have a degree, you might have less years of experience. Yeah, or let's say, let me think of an example. They want someone with 5 years of experience if you have a degree. But if you have a diploma and you have 7 years of experience, that will still work for you. Yeah. So don't be discouraged if you don't have a degree. And if you don't have a degree, I have an opportunity for you. We have a new platform called Ascent, which will help you get the real skills that are needed even without a degree by taking up short courses. If you can go to this is just a shameless plug. Ascent. Write this down, yeah. careerpoint.co.ke/ascent and include that last /, yeah. Include that last /, or I can put it also in the chat. Go there, get some professional courses, transform your career. Yeah, let me put it in the comments. Apply there. It's a membership site for you to get these high-end courses, and then we can help you even without the degree and see how many opportunities can open up for you. Is that okay? So let's talk about the job interview. If you do a good job with your application, you will be invited for the interview. Once you've been invited for the interview, it's important for you to prepare. There are several things. Number one, of course, dress appropriately, show up in good time, think about the body language. What are some of the things that you're saying without necessarily using your mouth? It's say we talk more from our body language than the exact words that we are using. Expect the unexpected. Think about different questions. Ask questions in an interview, and also think about what are some of the questions that you're likely to be asked, and how you can be able to answer those questions. Are we together? A good place for you to start, just go to my YouTube channel. There are so many videos on how to answer questions in an interview. This is someone from Cameroon called Achiri, who said, "Hello Dan, I am very happy because after following you for like 6 months on how to write a CV, how to answer questions in an interview, I have been blessed with a job in a microfinance. May God bless you, from Cameroon." So someone who is not even here in Kenya, they are following through the videos, the trainings that I'm offering, and he ended up getting a job. There are so many free resources, and I give again so many free resources that you can be able to take advantage of. Is that okay? Then once you sign up or send us your CV for review, we will give you the review, which is feedback on what you need to do on your CV, or you can pay for us to write a CV for you. That is something that people don't understand the difference, yeah? So if you would want us to write a CV for you, we have 3 different packages. We have what we call the basic package. You get a professional CV and sample cover letters. The cost for that will range between 1,000 to 3,000. Based on your years of experience, how much work we need to do on your CV, what kind of role are you mainly looking out for. Or you can go for the standard package where you get the professional CV, sample cover letters, and LinkedIn profile guide. The range will be about 2,000, 6,000. Or you can go for the advanced, again, get the professional CV, sample cover letters, LinkedIn profile guide, and online interview coaching. And the cost will range again 3,000 to 6,000. But we will tell you exactly how much it will cost when you send your CV for review. So that is why we have this range. But how confident am I? This is an email I got this is actually a WhatsApp message I got from, again, another client who says, "Good afternoon, Daniel. I want to take a moment to sincerely thank you for the outstanding job you did on revamping my CV. The new layout, content, and overall presentation looked incredibly professional, and I feel much more confident in submitting it for job applications. Your attention to details and understanding of my career goal were truly reflected in the final product. I'm grateful for your expertise and the time you took to ensure everything was perfect. Thank you once again for your exceptional service. After 3 years of not being shortlisted for an interview, I was interviewed yesterday, and I'm confident I will secure the position. I will certainly recommend your services to us." 3 years, never ever being shortlisted. We did their CV. Within 1 day of application, got called for an interview. That can be you. That should not stop you. Here is another gentleman called Lawrence saying, "I'm happy to inform you that after you guys reviewed my resume, I received 3 different calls for interviews within a span of 24 hours. Within a span of 1 week, I attended all the interviews, and fortunate enough, I secured all the 3 jobs. This was after a pregnant search for a job. Where was it? For a job for 1 whole year. I only had the difficult task choosing which one to go for, but eventually I opted for one and politely and professionally declined the other 2. Within 24 hours, getting 3 job offers. It can happen to you. So we also give 100 money back guarantee. If you pay for the service and you don't get exactly what you have said, just let me know. No question asked, you get your money. Is that okay? So I want to give you a special offer. This is a special offer for those of you who are here with me, here live. Even without the review, if you feel like your CV is not doing you justice, I want to give you the advanced package for only 2,025 shillings only. As we start this year, 2025, you only pay 2,025. Make the payment while we are here live. Yeah, I'm in the office. I can check the till number quickly, and once you make the payment, say yes, we'll work on your CV. You will get the results. And with the advanced package, you will get professional CV. You will get the sample cover letters in your field. You'll get the LinkedIn profile guide, you'll also get online interview coaching instead of the 6,000 for only 2,025. The till number is 715732. If you can make the payment while we are here live, time is going. Maybe we have 15 more minutes. Hopefully this session will be through at 3:15. Yeah, then you will be able to take advantage of that. Is that okay? Are we good? Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. I really appreciate also Habib for that. And if you make the payment, let me know right now. That is the till number. So remember the three things that you need to be able to be picked. Yeah, it is the CV. You need the job description. Let me put the till number here so that if you're making the payment, you're using your phone, just write it down and then you continue. The job description, which is basically telling you what is it that they are looking out for. A professional CV that has evidence of selling you in terms of what you are able to help them with, and the cover letter, which is that customized application to show them that you are the right candidate for that position. Are we good? Does that make sense? Okay, good. Moving on. So let me bring this back again. Take advantage of this. I want you to get the professional CV, the sample cover letters, LinkedIn profile guide, interview coaching. For those people who are here with me live, after this, of course, the video will not be available. If you're watching the replay, hopefully you just do it within the time you're doing watching the replay. The till number is 715732 for only 2,025. Get the advanced package, right? Is that okay? I can see there's a question here. What would be your advice for someone applying for entry-level jobs? Be flexible as possible. Showcase your capabilities in different things. As you're starting off your career, you have a much wider array of things that you can be able to do. It's only that once you have the experience, you will start narrowing down. And that is why even how we write the CVs will differ and the cost. Because at an entry-level job, we want to open you up to as many opportunities as possible. But a more experienced candidate will have a specific area of focus. So yeah, we can still be able to help you with the CV review, but focus on just showcasing yourself as valuable individual. The other thing I've also remembered, what would you focus on at entry-level jobs? And this is not being selfish. Focus on gaining experience rather than being paid. Focus on getting experience rather than the money. Money will come when you get the experience. Because in the job market, what makes you valuable as an individual, it is the skills that you have. The skills that you have come in two ways. Number one, the qualification. You went to school, you studied, you know how to do programming or HR stuff or IT stuff or accounting stuff. But it is still not yet proven until you exercise it, and that is gaining experience. So when you're starting off, if you focus more on gaining the experience, that will make you more of a valuable individual than someone who has a lot of qualification and less experience. Is that okay? Yeah, I know that might be off the track, but yeah, I thought it would be good for me to mention that. So as I finish up, I want to say this. If you already have a good CV, if you have already been applying for jobs that you have been getting responses, I want to invite you to now think about joining the Career Jumpstart Coaching Program. And this is for professionals who are already working, who already have some experience, who are in a place but they are feeling stuck in their career. This is when now we get to do one-on-one coaching. It is not just a matter of writing CV, giving it to you, but we do coaching. And what are some of the things that you are able to do when you join the coaching program? We are able to discuss and help you get clarity on your career goal. And as we do that, we help you also create a plan on how to achieve that goal that you have set for yourself. We help you identify some of the obstacles that you're most likely going to face and how you are going to overcome them. We help you develop a networking strategy. Because as you go up in your career, one thing that you realize is that building professional relationship becomes very important. Then we help you do some self-awareness and assessment for you to identify what are your area of strength and how you can use that as your main selling proposition. And then we have a one-on-one coaching call to provide you with accountability, support, and to keep you motivated and on track throughout this process. So if you feel like, yes, CV writing is a good thing, I already have a good CV, or you want to combine it with also career coaching, I want you to consider joining Career Jumpstart Coaching Program. And if you join the Career Jumpstart Coaching Program, you now get the coaching, you get the professional CV, we'll still do it for you, LinkedIn profile guide, interview coaching, and this would only go for about 4,999. Yeah. So this is a special offer again for you who is here and you feel like you need to take advantage of this coaching program, because coaching is now beyond just getting the CV and the documents ready. The till number again is 715732. If is that something that you would want to take advantage of, please do. Now, as I wait for you to make those payments, I want to say this. The best investment you can ever have is to invest in yourself. Warren Buffett said, being the richest person, that the best investment you can ever have is to invest in yourself. And why is that so? It's because when you invest in yourself, this is where you will get the highest return on investment. It is said for every shilling you invest in yourself, every dollar you invest in yourself, you will get that shillings or $30 over time. That is a 3,000% return on investment. And there's nowhere else you will get such kind of return on investment, only when you invest in yourself. So here's an opportunity. Just imagine paying for 2025 for a CV, for you to get a job within 2 or 3 weeks that ends up paying you thousands of shillings. As in, the maths doesn't add up. It is the best investment you can ever have. And coaching can also be the opportunity for you to get unstuck in that area where you're feeling stuck. For only 4,999, we have that coaching session. And by the end of the year, you say, I've been promoted, I've gotten a job in an international organization, I'm being paid in dollars. That's the difference in terms of investing in yourself. So you can also join us. We have a WhatsApp group where you would get most of the updates in terms of the training sessions like this, or WhatsApp jobs that we post. You can text me. Let me give you a number that you can just get me, WhatsApp me on +254 732 20 97 95. Just say, want to join the WhatsApp group so that you can get updates. There it is. Is that okay? Or you can even give me a call after this. And I guess that has been my time. I want to pause it to welcome any questions. If you want to make payment for the CV writing, for the cover letter, for the coaching, joining the coaching program, this is your opportunity. The till number is 715732. Is that okay? So at this point, I want to pause. Any question? If you have any question, please drop it in the chat. When you feel stuck, I'm coming. It is a signal. It's a signal that you need to change. It is a signal that you have stopped growing. Feeling stuck is normal. Feeling stuck is one of the most universal human experience. The difference is how you deal with it. And for you to grow, you need to make some changes. And for you to make these changes, the brain does not like change. It likes the status quo. Because for the brain, change means that you're going to die.
And in the fear zone, it is not a place where you really stay for a long time. You have to make a decision. Are you going to fall back into the comfort zone, or are you really going to push yourself into the learning zone? To some people, it makes them not be able to do anything. It makes them feel paralyzed. But for some people, if they take the right action, if they know how to deal with it, actually makes them thrive. They can actually say, the reason that I have grown or gotten to where I am right now, it's because of that feeling that I had of being stuck, but I did something about it. That is our ancestral brain that knows anything that is outside the normal things that we do will make us die. But we know that you're not going to die by changing your job. You're not going to die by stopping a relationship that is not working for you. We know that you're not going to die if you decide to start cutting down on your expenses because the finances are not working for you, and start saving and doing some changes within your personal finance space. In the learning zone, that is where the growing really takes place. And especially in career change, trying to do things that you haven't done before, maybe a job role that you haven't done before, but it does not mean that you don't have the skills, but you just need someone to really guide you. You learn and you actually get to the growth zone where you achieve your goals. You go way over and above what you even thought would be capable. Once you know that your brain is not there to make you feel happy, it's there to help you survive. And whenever you introduce change to it, it goes to what I call the what if mode. And what if mode, you start thinking, what if it doesn't work? What if I'm wrong? What if I'm making a big mistake? And then you do nothing about it. And you remain in what I call the comfort zone. It might not be very comfortable, but because you know your way around it. He's an abusive boss. It is a job that really doesn't pay you well, but after all, I have a job. I should be grateful. I'm not saying that's bad. Yeah, I should be grateful. But are you growing? Whenever you have that feeling that you're stuck, know you need to go. So, because I can tell you that if you're sitting there feeling stuck, waiting for someone to come and save you, here's the bad news. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody. It is up to you to start taking control of your own life. And here's the opportunity to take control of your own life, to start living life by your own terms and conditions. It is by you deciding that I will do whatever it takes. It might be hard, but I know the outcome is worth the effort and time and energy that I'm putting on right now. So I have a suggestion for you. I want to help you through this process of you changing your career. Okay, thank you very much. I guess I haven't seen any questions coming in the comments. I want to believe that you found value from this session and you got something that will help you get unstuck in your career. I want to quickly just remind you of the two offers that I have put out there for you today. If you want, join the coaching program, Career Jumpstart coaching program, or you can be able to pay for the CV. But this one is for people who are doing it when we're here live. Only 2,025. The till number is 715732. Take action, and I'm looking forward you joining this community of ours, and as we help you grow in your career. Until next time, I'm out.